Hello and welcome to an update on the NASDAQ NDX, the NASDAQ 100 index. I want to zoom out, take a look at the daily chart for you, or here the 4-hour chart actually, but it's the larger time frame. And so what we see here from the October 2022 low is still this ending diagonal structure to the upside that we're tracking. It's a 5-wave move up. So we have an A, B, C in wave 1, then we had a wave 2, A, B, C in wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5. So I'm tracking this as a 5-wave pattern to the upside. Because it's an ending diagonal structure, the 5th wave should be an ABC structure. And it's possible that the ABC structure finishes in this region. We've now reached the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup. That's an ideal target for a 5th wave, but yeah, I mean, honestly, it is absolutely possible that a 5th wave extends to the 161.8 extension, but we've reached an ideal target. But what I mentioned to you before is if my microstructure is correct, and this is the A wave, this is the B wave, and this is a C wave, the 100% extension is also a possible target that we can expect to be reached 27,000. So while we have reached the next resistance level, it is not necessarily a major one. I mean, it is a larger one, but we still have a lot of targets above that would ideally be reached if this wave structure is correct. Now, that might be in a direct fashion or after a B wave pullback and then higher. The wave count to the upside is structurally complete. But I've been saying that for a while because we have wave counts that look complete, but that doesn't mean we have a top. It just means it wouldn't be a surprise if we now get a larger pullback. But if we look at this, I mean, there is currently no sign that an overall top has actually formed. Yeah? So what we're tracking here on the NDX chart is a possible 4th wave that bottomed here in August, end of August. And we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're basically now in a 5th wave to the upside, which then also should get 5 waves, yeah. And we are already in that 5th wave. So we might get a few more upside squiggles here. Just watching for the next pullback. Question is, what would be the next confirmation that a top has formed? I mean, first or earliest confirmation that a top has formed would be a break below the circle wave 4 low there at 24,200. And then obviously here structural support around the 23,000 mark. So if we break below the last low, then we could aim for 23,000. But the question is, what would be, do we then start a major correction? I think we have to be ready for, the 100% extension up there, 27,000, is an ideal target. So it is possible this 3rd wave sits here. So I think we have to prepare for an alternative scenario in which the next pullback could be this 4th wave. I will not put it on the chart necessarily, not to put too many labels. I can put it like that. Question mark 3, Roman numeral 3, and then another 4. And so at least we can define support levels, yeah. That's I think what we should do. We want to define support levels just to have some Fibonacci support to watch, and it would be, just thinking here, it would be in this region between 23,213 and 24,141. So this is the first support zone to watch that the bulls could defend once we have a top of sorts in place. But at the moment there is no sign of a pullback. But we've now arrived at a key level from where that could start. That's the update on the NASDAQ. Hope you enjoyed the update. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.